Well, hello and how are ya? Hey, friends, look at this. Today is Thursday, October the 29th, 2020, and I am your host for the Shen Show, Shenandoah Briscoe. That's right, I sure am. Hey, you know what? Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Jennifer Williams Crum, and also Aya May Hal, which would be a.k.a. just May. Hey, May. And Jennifer, you know what? I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Jennifer. Hey, May. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. That means you made one more trip around the sun this year. That's one more trip for you to do, and that's one less for me to shoot. Hey, I said a happy birthday to you. Ha, and many more. Yeah, cha 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 cha. All right, I hope that wasn't too corny for you. Happy birthday. And that's my birthday songs for the day. How about the Shen Show likes? Yes, sir. Jamie O'Driscoll, she's out there. Martin Kelly, he's out there. Leony Pedaza Fernandez, she is out there. And let's see, Christopher W. Campbell, Tina Kleeschulte Ashbrook, and uh, Lisa Foster. She said she has trouble sometimes. Okay, she watches me on a Roku TV on YouTube, which is cool, but she said it won't let her like it down below, so I know she's out there. Uh, Anywho, uh, she gave me some good compliments yesterday. I was really tickled pink with that. Somehow it infiltrated into my dream. I don't know how it happened. I was down here off of Hayford Bridge Road. Now, granted, I'm in a wheelchair right now, but I'm down here off of Hayford Bridge Road, and I am just driving along in the van. I'm not driving. My mom and dad are with me, so I'm in my handicapped accessible van. We get down here off of Hayford Bridge Road, and what do you know? The bridge collapses about halfway across the road. Now, Hayford Bridge Road's been out of service for, I don't know, some 20 some odd years now. Maybe not quite that long. Yeah, about 20 years. Been out of service for about 20 years now, and well, it's pretty well junked up. So now the bridge is out, and so I'm working my way across what's left of the bridge. So I'm walking up on about a 6x6 board coming up out of the creek, which at that point in time it was crossing over Dardine Creek. And so anyway, I come up to the other side now. It's all overgrown with brush and everything, and you got to be very careful to where you're walking because, well, you could step right off into the abyss. The abyss. It's gone. There ain't nothing there on the sides other than there's some trees there, so you don't know where you're at until you step off, and then you're gone. But anyway, working my way through all this stuff, and apparently my mom and dad are here with me, and we're walking along, and I get myself, hold on. All right, there we go. Up to a clearing. And in this clearing, there is like this brand new chicken coop looking thing over there. And it's a farmhouse. And then there's the chicken coop, a farmhouse, and a brand new pickup truck, big old pole barn, and stuff like that. And so we know now that we're out of the bad area of the road and we can find our way safely home. Well, the farmer guy, he comes out and he's sitting there talking to us. And the next thing you know, he says, well, did you say your name was Shenandoah Briscoe? And I said, yeah. So he went into the house and he brought out his daughter, I guess is what she was. But anyway, She told me that she just loved the Shen Show during this COVID situation, that it brings joy to her and stuff like that. And it was sort of similar to what Lisa said. And well, all I could do was just go right up to her and give her a big old hug and hold on to her, because I I don't know how to say that. I appreciate the feedback when people give me a solid feedback about the show. I really do appreciate it, and I I yeah. Okay, so anyway, thanks Lisa for your comments, and anyway, that's beside the point. I'm a man. I ain't supposed to be crying, and I ain't crying in front of y'all. Y'all, y'all, y'all are females of the persuasion type, and I ain't crying in front of you. So cut it out. Just don't be nice to me, okay? Can't help it. I know you can't help being nice to me, and you know why I know that? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I'm good looking. That's why. So that's the only reason I can figure that I'm good looking, and so you can't help but be nice to me, or you can't help but be mean to me. Anyway, she was also asking me about my caregiver situation. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I got a new girl trying to start tomorrow, and I had to cancel a dental appointment for it because, well, brand new person coming in an hour later than my normal person does, and I'm not so sure. I've got to train her, and it's going to be all audio training me, telling her what to do. And if she's a good listener and a quick learner, we'll be all right. We'll get in and done in the correct corresponding length of time. If we have issues, well, you never can tell. And this time I'm going to be training on my own again, like I used to years ago, step by step, and the training process, verbal, verbal training. So, and hopefully she won't have any qualms with this thing. Uh, Part of my range of motion is holding my knees to my chest and rolling me back and forth so that my middle back can get popped and my lower back can get popped. And I do stomach crunches. What I can do of a stomach crunch, which is not a whole lot, but it's still something to keep my diaphragm strong and my gut muscle, hopefully my gut muscle, a little bit strong so that I can breathe easier. It's easier for me to breathe if those muscles are strong. And well, positioning always seems to be an issue with my caregivers. And I don't know how to go about doing it another way because I have too severe muscle spasms, and so basically what they do is bring my knees up to my chest and climb up on the bed in front of my knees and put their weight against my knees, which is, I don't know, I guess it's not, I guess the people can't get things out of their mind. Instead of being a physical therapist here to do a job, they put it in their mind as this kid. I wish this kid. This guy's a pervert and he just wants me climbing all over him. And that's not the case. It's physical therapy. I have to get my range of motion done. You can't do one leg at a time anymore. You used to could, but you can't roll me back and forth and get my back to pop. My muscle spasms will just yank my leg right out of your arms, or vice versa. So, anyway, hopefully things will go real smooth. I appreciate the fact that they will. I'm hoping that they will. I pray to God that they will, and that this gal will be just spiffy. She'll enjoy the job. She'll enjoy what she's doing, and she'll be what's the words? Compassionate, learned, and eager. There's the words I'm looking for. Um, so anyway, again, Lisa, thank you. Don't be commenting on me like that because you know you're gonna make me cry or whatever, and I don't like to do it. Looks like I'm going to be eating White Castles tonight, so guess what? Your weather is going to be brought to you by White Castle. That's right, White Castle is a yummy rum tum tumbly type of burger. That's right, I usually get mine with cheese and extra pickle. And well, of course, you got to get the whole crave case because one or two just don't do. You got to have 6 to 10 just to make yourself feel like you've gotten something in. White Castle is a small burger, but it's one of the best tasting burgers theirs is. So don't forget to stop on by your nearby White Castle on your way home tonight and pick you up some. Because, well, I tell you what, it's a jolly good sandwich. Then again, today is Thursday. You got to look forward to Friday, so you may not want White Castle because, well, they're also called belly bombers and gut grenades. So, you ad lib, make up your own mind on where that's taking you. All right. Anyway, hey, tonight is October 29th. Got mostly cloudy skies early, then clearing overnight with lows around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, tomorrow, sunny skies, 53 degrees. Temperature wise, with winds south east at about 4 miles per hour. Now, see, tomorrow being Friday, I'm going to try to get over. Thank you very much, Lisa, for the information, and vote early because I mean, my thing is, I do love on Tuesdays to get out there and go and vote on Tuesday, on May the November the 3rd. I like to get out there and vote on that day just to show that, hey, he's out here and he's voting and he's doing his part. And well, seems how it's going to be nice and sunny on Tuesday. I might save it for that. But anyway, tomorrow is going to be high. Light winds, temperature is 53, sun shining down bright. Beautiful day. May take that day. Clear skies overnight with lows around 37 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, Saturday is going to be beautiful, sunny skies, highs around 62 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. That must be that latest hurricane that blew in with those winds like that. And then some clouds overnight early will be giving way to generally clear skies and conditions overnight, with lows creeping down to around 41 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday, November the 1st, a mainly sunny sky with highs around 49 degrees Fahrenheit and winds north to northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with lows around 26 degrees Fahrenheit and winds are going to be northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. I bet you hated. You're never going to say anything else to me at all, are you, Lisa? You hated being most of the show today, don't you? Well, I'm sorry. Anyway, Monday, November the 2nd, sunny skies, eyes around. Quit it, you're making me smile. I don't want big old smiles like that on here. Sunny skies, highs around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with lows around 38 degrees Fahrenheit and winds light and variable. All right, here we go. Tuesday, November the 3rd. Beautiful boating weather. That's right. Get out to go vote on Tuesday, November the 3rd. High temperatures, 64 degrees, folks. That's the high for the area for the next few weeks. That's probably going to be it for the high. So that is the day to go and vote. It's going to be crowded, I'm sure, because silent masses are going to be out voting. Sunny skies, highs around 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Southwesterly winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it's kind of mild. Oh, beautiful day. And then Tuesday night, mostly clear skies, lows around 44 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds light and variable. And so there you have it. That's your 5 day forecast brought to you by White Castle. The little Whitey Castell's burger. Yep, that little square beyond compare. Plus, they've got some pretty tasty other foods too. You know, I like to get my fries from there. Oh, I need to do that right here, right now. I gotta call my guy. Okay, well, I had to talk to my roommate about my White Castles, and well, guess what? He changed my mind on my category of food. I was going to get some White Castles. I was going to add on onion rings with cheese. And he was like, that doesn't sound, right to me, but they'll know what I'm talking about. And I said, they sure will. Onion rings with cheese over the. Oh, man, I'm telling you, if you ain't tried it, you can't deny it. Give it a try. But you know what? He changed my mind altogether. He's sitting there at the White Castle, and he says, right around the corner here, right over here by this White Castle, there's Long John Silver's, and I think I'll just go over and get Long John Silver's for myself. And I'm like, oh man, I think I'm going to change my mind. So he pulled out a line there because he hadn't been up to the speaker yet. So he pulled out a line and went over for Long John. So I'm having fish after all. Okay, so I changed my mind. It's a prerogative, and do you know why I can change my mind? Because I'm good looking. That's right. That's right. I wonder if Kimberly would like a copy of this. She knows. She knows. Anyway, everybody knows I'm good looking, but there's certain people that know that phrase about me from me. Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, I know, Craig. You know I know it too. All right, that's where am I at? I just finished off the weather. Looks like it's time to do a song. And you know what? I think she asked for a song. I think she named off some songs. Let me see if I can't do this. Boink, boop. Oh, I didn't do that yet. Boom. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. Great balls of fire. Do 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 do. Alright. Well, okay, I'm trying to get down here. Um, da da da. Where is it? I think she was like said something about some songs. Do 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 do. She was just talking about school. She didn't say anything about songs, I don't think. All right. Well, you give me some song requests and I'll do them. Any hoot nanny. Nobody ever does. I don't get it. I don't understand why nobody wants me. I guess, Craig, you're right. Nobody wants me to sing. That's why nobody ever gives me a song request. And I guess it's just too bad because I'm going to sing anyway. I do. I have to. It's one of my things. Hey, I was an alto when I was in high school. In in high school, I sang alto. So it's very nice to be singing bass now. And so therefore, that's why I sing bass. Because daddy sing bass and mom sing tenor. Me and little brother, we just joined right in there in that circle in that sky and that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. Yes, that circle be unbroken in that sky, Lord, in that sky. Oh, yes, that sing bass. And Mama sing tenor. Oh, me little brother, we just joined right in there. Oh, yeah. In that circle, in that circle in the sky. I'm mixing two songs together, Song lyrics, Daddy sing bass. Daddy sang bass. I remember when I was a lad. Times were hard and things were bad. But there's a silver lining behind every cloud. Just for people, that's all we were. Trying to make a living out of the black land dirt. But we'd get together in a family circle, singing loud. A daddy sing bass, mama sing tenor, and me little brother would join right in there. Singing seems to help a troubled soul on one of these days, and it won't be long. I'll join them in a song. I'm gonna join that family circle at the throne. Although that circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. A daddy sing bass, a mama sing tenor, and me and little brother would join right in there in that sky, Lord, in that sky. Now I remember after work we'd call in all of us in. Hey, you could hear us singing for a country mile. Now, little brother has done da do 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 do. Little brother has done gone on, but I'll join him in a song. We'll be together again up yonder in a little while. A daddy sing bass, a mama sing tenor, and me and little brother just would join right in there, 'cause singing seems to help a troubled soul. One of these days, and it won't be long. Oh, I'll rejoin them in a song. I'm gonna join that family circle at the throne. Oh no, that circle won't be broken by and by, Lord, by and bye. Daddy sing bass, and mama sing tenor, and me and little brother just join right in there. In that sky, Lord, in that sky, in that sky, in that sky, Lord, in that sky. Oh, there you go. That was Johnny Cash. Okay. I wasn't. I was putting the song together right. I surely was. I didn't know. I thought I was crisscrossing up two different songs. Oh, but yeah, I could have been. You never can tell. I don't know half the songs I'm singing. Half the songs I'm singing, I just throw in there. All right, so we're children of the same era, and so have she not be a country and western type fan, and then I shall try to figure out something along our time frame, and it would be something we'd have had from out. For some reason, we're both the same age, and yet she graduated a year prior to me. I know, because I'm way back in the latter part of the month, or the latter part of the year. And so, therefore, I didn't get to start school when everybody else my age got to start school. And so, I'm one of the laggers. So, she got to graduate a year ahead of me instead of the same year I did. And I wasn't. At that point in time, I wasn't near as intelligent as I am now, so I didn't advance grades. Had I been as intelligent as I am now, shoot, I'd have done skipped high school and went straight on into college. 'Cause, well, I tell you, I just too doggone smart for my own good. You know, uh, you know, it's a good thing God has a sense of humor because He knows me and He knows I've got one. Besides that, if you don't think God has a sense of humor, look at that poor duck-billed platypus. Tell me he ain't got a sense of humor. He added all the leftover parts onto one animal and said, "Here, here you go." All right, well, all right. He did. I'm telling you. I'm sure he did. Any hoot nanny. So I'm having Long John Silver's instead. Fish. There you go. Eat all you wish. Eat the fish. All right. Uh-oh. Sorry, Craig. You know what that means. Anyway, where are we at now? Up a doom ba doom ba doom doom pop pop pop. Oh, it's story time. Gather the kids around the old TV 'cause it's story time for you and me. That's right. Story time for you and me. I tell you what, I've got several stories to go, but I'm gonna have to run down and let her slow. Hi, hey now. The prince in the dragon skin and the two frogs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Boom. We'll bump on over to the next story time. Bump on over the wise old man and the hare with my friends and the dragon and the little princess. Come on, kids, gather round some to the old time radio show and indulge and enjoy what's playing on that afternoon show. Golden wrapping paper, Hanukkah. Golden wrapping paper. That's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to save this one to no. Uh, the Shen Show stuff. Done. All right, golden wrapping paper. Here we go. The golden wrapping paper. It's a story of the things. And this is the best Christmas story ever. And it's got a moral. It's for children. And it goes something like this. Once upon a time, there lived a man. This man had a special wrapping paper made of real gold. The man always wrapped his gifts in the same paper. One day, a sad thing happened that upset the man. The man's daughter had used up all the wrapping paper, and there was none left. What's more, it was Christmas Eve. Now, how am I going to wrap all these presents? The man was utterly upset. And due to this, he even scolded his daughter and punished her. Under the Christmas tree, he saw a little shoebox wrapped in the same gold sheet. What is this? The father wondered. I wonder who is she planning on giving this present to? Furthermore, where did she get the money to buy a gift? Well, soon it was Christmas Day, and when day broke, the little girl came running to her father. She knocked on the door before entering, and when she came in to wish her father, she brought along a surprise. It was the little shoe box wrapped in the golden wrapper. This, she smiled at her father, is for you. Here, open it. Smiling, the father quickly opened the present, but to his surprise the gift was empty. There's nothing here, he thought. Then he said to his daughter, you know, you never give empty presents to anyone. When the daughter heard this, she instantly had tears in her eyes. Then she said, but it's not empty. I blew in a kiss until the gift was full, and then wrapped the gift with your golden wrapping paper. And that was when the father realized his grave mistake. All his life, the father chased ma- materialist. All his life, the father chased materialistic values of the presence, and today he finally received a genuine present. The la- this is the best gift, he said, hugging his daughter. The moral of this story is parents give with presents given with love, no matter how small, are always better than materialistic presents. Amen to that. You know, generally speaking, my presence is my presence. And that's normally what I give for Christmas. My presence is my presence. And I try to do that. I try to be able to find something that the kids like. My mom is my secret Santa. She's my shopper for me. But I do give feedback on whether or not I say, okay, yeah, that sounds cool, or whatever. Okay, here we go. This story is called, well, maybe we should see what this story, Crow and Deer Story. The Crow and Deer Story. There lived a crow and a deer who were friends right from their young age. There lived a fox, too, which longed to eat the plumply and healthier deer. Yummy it would be this deer, if I had this deer for lunch. First, I should win the confidence of the deer, the sly fox thought. And the next day the fox came to the place where the deer and the crow were chatting as usual. "Hi, I have seen you many days together, and I wish to be your friend," he said. To this the crow said, "Sorry, how can you be friendly with us?" The fox was really clever and cross-questioned him. "Why can't a fox be a friend with a crow and a deer? Please give me a chance to prove myself. I will be a good friend." Although the clever fox couldn't convince the crow, the deer was almost convinced with his words. The deer said to the crow, "Oh, he seems to be nice. We can meet him as a friend. Are you in are you in your senses?" "It's not possible," shouted the crow. "That's okay, friends. I'll take your leave. I'll take your leave," said the fox calmly, and immediately left from there. The next day, when the deer was alone, the fox came and started talking to the deer in a very sweet tone. "Hi there! There's a farm near by where crops are in abundance. You can have fresh green leaves if you go there," suggested the fox. Well, the deer fell for the words of the fox and changed its mind. "Okay, let's go," agreed the deer. Soon the fox took the deer to that field, and the deer jumped with joy when he saw the field. It went hopping and started eating the grass happily. "Hmm. Oh, thank you. I had my fill. Let's go back to the jungle," said the deer. Well, the fox thought for a while and implemented its second plan. It said ill about the crow, and the deer stopped meeting the crow. From then on, both the fox and the deer went together to the field, and those crops belonged to a farmer. And one day, as he was surveying his field, he saw that his field was destroyed. He became very angry and soon identified the footsteps of the deer. Immediately he made a plan to catch the deer and spread out a net all over the field. The next day the deer, as usual, came to the field, only to be trapped in the net spread out by the farmer. The deer was trapped at once as it entered the field. The fox was very happy to see this, as it was the part of his plan. My lunch is waiting for me, the fox thought to himself, with a mouth water, with his mouth watering. Well, the excited fox suddenly went behind a tree to hide. Meanwhile, the crow happened to fly above the farm. Looks like my friend. She's in trouble. I need to help her. So the crow said to himself, "Oh, my friend, forgive me. I deserve this for not listening to you. You've warned me against that fox," cried the deer. As the farmer was approaching the field, the crow told him to pretend as if he was dead. According to their plan, the crow picked the eyes out of the deer, pecked, pecked the eyes of the deer. Soon the farmer thought that the deer is dead. The moment the farmer took the net, the deer ran as fast as it could. The crow saved the deer, and they became the best friends once again. The moral of this story is you should never trust strangers and always listen to your near and dear ones. Okay, hey, that looks like story time for the end of the day for the Shen Show, which was brought to you today by Long John Silver's. Yes, the fresh fish. That's right. Catch the fish from Long John Silver's. Yes, sir. Go on in. Get you some tartar sauce and some fish and chips. Well, they call them chips, but they're actually French fries. Fish and fries, that's right. And tell you guys, they're pretty delicious. I like my fish with the breading on it and some of the tartar sauce, or lemon and malt vinegar. Either one of the two is always a good choice. But that being said, it looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. Our Daily Bread, today's devotion in Our Daily Bread is a truck driver's hands. And it's going to be brought to us today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's scriptures for the Bible with Briscoe 2020 are going to be Jeremiah 18 through 19 and 2 Timothy 3. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2020 to get your daily read. Okay, let's see. Truck driver's hands is the devotion for today, and we're going to be reading Romans 12, 3 through 8. Romans 12, 3 through 8. For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with a sober judgment, in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. For just as each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not all have the same function, so in Christ we, though many, form one body, and each member belongs to all the others. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us, and if your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. If it is to encourage, then give encouragement. If it is giving, then give generously. If it is to lead, do it diligently. And if it is to show mercy, well, do it cheerfully. And therefore you know that each part is a part. That was Romans 12, 3 through 8. And I'm sorry, I forgot to say that prior to, it's a part of a part. Your hands are not your whole body, and they can only function as well as your brain lets them know. Now, as a whole body of Christ, we are under God, who is our brain. So don't ever forget that. That was the Daily Bread portion of the program, and that was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Do not forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2020 daily. All right, hey, that looks like it does it for the Shen Show today. I'm going to sing one more song for you, and that would be, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I say goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. You know what? I thank you for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you, and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.